Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Meadsy69, and we are back with another tank review. This time we are dropping down the tiers, and it is the Su-76I. So it's the Iceclaw. It's now back in stores for a nice low £5.99, so £6 in the store. On Tank Compare, looking on Tank Compare, I didn't actually realise how low the DPM is. So with up against all the other tier 3 tank destroyers, it is pretty much the lowest, except for the FCM Pack 40. But I'm not going to talk about the FCM because that will appear in one of my videos very soon. But up against all the others, you've got the T82 with a massive 1400, but that is with the derp gun. So I don't know who plays it with the pew pew gun. It's just fun playing in the derp gun. 400 alpha, pretty much. You could wipe tanks out. The armour on this thing is what makes this tank. So it has got the best armour, along with the Valentine, 60mm of frontal plate armour. And it's also got 50mm of rear armour. So running away from tanks or tanks trying to circle you, you will get some bounces. And I've got 3 battles for you, and I'll show you how good this armour is when putting it to good use. Angling, side scraping, and I know it's tier 3, but I like this tank. I really like this tank. I don't play it often because it is tier 3. But when I do play it, I have fun in it. And I wasn't actually intending on making this video, but I did see it in the store. So I thought I'd take it out for a couple of battles. And these 3 battles are the 3 battles that I played, all back to back. And I thought, actually, I'm going to do a video on this because I really, really like it. Take away the DPM. The DPM is really low. Reload is 12.3 seconds. It does around 150 per shot, but it is a Russian tank, so the accuracy isn't the greatest. The HE on this thing, you can see I carry 20 HE. The HE is actually really, really nice, and you'll see there 167 damage onto the M3 Stuart, and we've already had a few bounces. Look at this shot, nice shot. I could probably switch to HE there and do a bit more damage, but we still get him nevertheless. So we've done 2 shots, and we are going to waste some of our HP just to get rid of this M3 Stuart, so that we are getting shot, but we're going to back up. And then go, look, there we go, all bounces, look at all that, all of them. As soon as I turn around and face them, all of our shots were bounces. So, and then we get another one into that Panther 35. So already we've done a little bit of damage, and again there, another bounce. We've got the cruiser now, so cruiser's HE into the side, 195, and we get him gone. So I probably use in these lower tiers, especially against tier 2. Tier 4 you could struggle with because you get tanks like the DW2 who, if there's 2 of them, you're gone pretty much. 2 shots and you're gone. So you do need to play it a little bit differently in tier 4. But in tier 2, most of my shots are pretty much HE. And you'll see it in the next battle. I only shoot 3 tanks, and most of it is all HG. So now we've got this cruiser. He's on 194 damage HP. I'm going to switch to HE. Look at that, you can pen almost the whole front of it, and we do trying to get our gun depression down, but we do take him out. So we do finish on 3 kills. Now I know a lot of people that don't like this tank, but why? It's nice. It is really nice. It makes a little bit of credits for a tier 3. But I will say, I'm not going to sit here and say, yes, go buy it. It's definitely worth it. it all depends on what you like. If you like playing tier 7, 8, 9, 10, then of course this ain't worth it, because you're never going to play it. And I bought this a long time ago when I played pretty much all tiers. So I don't often play it as much now, but you could be that player that plays every single tier regularly. And if that's the case and you are thinking about buying this, I would strongly recommend it. I really would, because it is nice, played right. And you'll see here, I've gone alone. The enemy have got all mediums except for one, which is a DW2. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to try and get behind them. And the enemy have been opened up, and we've now opened up the medium 3. He is a tier 3, so he's going to try and run away. We do get one bounce. He's going to try and run away. Again, we're going to get one shot into him because I don't want to switch to HE because of all this rubble and crap. In front, it will absorb it. But as soon as I go through that, switch to HE, you can pen anywhere, and that's 224 damage. That's very, very nice. We are going to switch to AP now. There's no point switching to HE because we can clear him up with the AP. And we could get a low roll, which means he could get more damage into us. So we do clear him. And now we can make our move towards the rest of the reds. And then we open up a T46. Again, look, switch to HE, shoot him in the face, and that's 200 damage. So don't underestimate this HE on this tank. And here we go, look. We're bouncing, and another 186 roll. Leaves him on 35, and it's a heavy tank, so you can do some ramming. And so that's 2 tanks full health in tier 3 that I've just taken out completely by myself. And we are going to get one more shot in this. The penetration is okay against obviously DW2s or Hetzers. You might need to switch and use a little bit of APCR, but you don't really need that much. And that is pretty much it. The M5A1 Stuart is now dead. DW2 takes him out, and we finish on 2 kills. So it was a tier 4 battle. There was a couple of tier 4s, but I flanked on my own, killed 2 tanks by myself, and we still finish on 1,000 damage, earned 20,000 credits nearly, and we finished top damage. So in a tier 4 battle, we finished top damage very easily, and that's just flanking by myself. And this battle is kind of similar. We've got 2 TDs, which is me and the Su-76, and the rest of them are all medium or light tanks. And then the enemy have only got 1 TD, which is a Hetzer. So I'm going to push the bridge with my Su-76, and straight away we've opened up, the light tanks have opened up most of the team. And then we open up the T46, who does get my side, so he is penning me. But we've got 2 TDs here, so we should have been able to take him out. But then we open up the tier 4 Panzer 3, and that is an unfortunate bounce. He was angled and moving back at an angle, and I did manage to get a bounce. So now the Su-76 is going to push. I can't see him, and because I couldn't see him, again, I don't manage to penetrate him. But he's pushing right, so I'm going to go and push left. So the Panzer 3 is not looking at me, so we do get 1 shot. And again, I could probably use HE on the side, but he's a tier 4 tank. He is killing the SU, so I just want him gone, so I'm not even going to attempt. And now he's down to a 1 shot. He does take out the Su-76, but I do manage to take him out. So 2 tanks down now for us, 1 tank down for the enemy. We've got the Hetzer up there looking, so I'm trying to get cover. And here we've got the Cruiser 3. Look at that, right in the turret, HE, 213 damage. And now it's 4 against 6, so we do need to be careful. I'm going to rush him. I'm not going to switch to HE. We're just going to shoot him in the face, get him gone. Again, we don't want to risk those low rolls because we are low on enemy, teammates. And it's now 3 against 5. We've got this BTSV who I opened, but he's trying to run away. He is a 1 shot. He's trying his hardest to run away. He gets 1 bounce into the side of me. And at this point, I'm not really bothered about the Hetzer, because I just want him gone. And luckily, the Hetzer wasn't looking at me. So now we've got him gone, and it's 3 against 3. We've got one teammate that is very low health, but he does manage to take out the T-46, which is now 3 against 2. So we've got another T-46, and it's full health Hetzer. We only managed to bounce there. I should have took longer to aim, but really I don't want to get shot by this Hetzer. So I'm hoping now my team has taken out the T-46, they can come and get behind the Hetzer, take their attention, so I can get behind and take some free damage. As I say that, the Hetzer is now not looking at me. He's looking straight at the BT-7, and I don't manage to get round on time. He is running away, so I do try a snapshot. Doesn't get anywhere, and now I'm just saying negative for that keyhole to just hide. You know, all he's got to do is circle building, and then I will be able to get behind that Hetzer. He hasn't got a turret. It will be easy for me to get behind him, but he doesn't do that. But we do manage to get one shot into him before he reloads and he turns around. So now he is a one shot. I'm not going to moan at the team. It's tier 3. I've seen so many screenshots of people moaning about matchmaking or about their team in these lower tiers. Come on, it's tier 3. It's tier 2, 3, 4. What do you expect them to be? So luckily I am quite experienced, so I know I'm not just going to run in front of him. I'm going to try side scrape, use this dead body, and we do manage to, well, I don't even think we hit him, but now we're just going to use this body, this dead tank, and the Hetzer shoots the dead tank, which now I know he's on a reload. We switched to APCR because we do not want to bounce, and we managed to get him gone. So again, a tier 4 battle, we finish on 4 kills. And it was quite easy, actually, for a tier 3 tank. And we still finished on 1,000 damage, a first class, top gun, 14,000 credits, and 731 XP. It is quite hard to ace, believe it or not. I know a few people who are still trying to ace this from the very first time they bought it. So it is quite hard to ace, but it is a nice little tier 3. So yeah, that's the Su-76I, the Iceclaw. If you are thinking about getting it, it is definitely worth it. It's quite cheap, well, for a tier 3. And it is fun to play. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm Midzy69, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye bye.